Subscribe to Drama YT and press the bell icon to get the latest videos first of the all. Hey guys, how are you? It's K2 and welcome back to Drama YT. Recently I have watched some of the best historical Chinese dramas like The Joy of Life, which I have already made a review on my channel, and The Story of Minglan, whose review will be on my channel in the couple of days. So I thought it will be a good idea to compile a list of historical C-dramas with good political conspiracies and having an arranged marriage. As you know, that having a good romance between our OTs, just like having an arranged marriage, is just a cherry on the top. Just give this video a like and comment down below which drama list you want to watch next. And now let's get started. Number 14. The Love Lasts Two Minds. The year is 907 CE and the latter, Liang dynasty has just taken control of what is now northern China. A general's daughter named Yuan Shuangli is traveling to a quiet nunnery to meditate in peace. However, a gang of bandits attacks her party, abducting her and leaving her unconscious. She is rescued by benevolent forces but wakes up days later, without any memories about the person she used to be, living a life that she doesn't believe to be her own. She also discovers that she is due to marry, something she doesn't want to do. She decides to run away and go undercover, disguising herself as a man. The martial art skills she learned when she was younger soon come in handy, and she rises to the rank of county constable. Meanwhile, the Duke of Liang, Jingxi, has also gone undercover as a lowly Liang official in a bid to expose a fiendish conspiracy that threatens to take down the government. The duo teams up in a bid to put an end to the corruption and help Yuan Shuangli discover her true identity. Number 13. The Eternal Love 3. Oh no, Shwetanra has time traveled again. This time, she has come to a world where gender roles have been reversed and men are treated as unequal to women. Mo Liangxing is one of the eligible bachelors joining the palace section, yet finds that he is being relentlessly pursued by the unbiased princess who will do anything to win his heart. Will he finally remember her to become her husband for the third lifetime? I was really excited and hoping to see the third installment of the Eternal Love. Number 12. The Song of Glory. Set in the Liu Song dynasty with powerful aristocrats clamoring for power, the people of the Liu Song Empire have succumbed to the ensuing chaos. Desperate to bring peace to his crumbling nation, the young emperor Liu Yikang, son of Emperor Wu of Luoshong, the founder of the Luoshong dynasty, is willing to do whatever it takes to save his people. But the road before him will not be easy. With most of the country's powerful families plotting against him, Yikang's list of allies is growing dangerously thin. Knowing the only way to strengthen his position is to ally himself with a mighty family, Yikang agrees to alliance through marriage with the powerful Sen family, a family with deep military roots. The Sen family can provide the strength Yikang needs to enact the reform necessary to oust the aristocrats bent on destroying the nation. With the family's brilliant and beautiful Sen Lige by his side, the two begin the arduous task of reformation. Facing off against one of the nation's most powerful and corrupt clans, Yikang and Lige must use every ounce of their weights and strength to defeat their enemies. But peace doesn't come without a price, and the cost of this battle is tremendous. In the midst of so much heartache and despair, can this noble couple find a way to heal the wounds of a broken nation and at the same time mend the wounds of their own broken hearts? Number 11. Battle of Changsha. It retells the turbulent events of the Second Sino-Japanese War from the perspective of the Hu family, particularly through the eyes of a 16-year-old girl named Xiang Xiang and her twin brother Xiaoman. Gu Xingming is a strict intelligence officer in the nationalist army from a prominent political family. The feisty, fun-loving Xiang Xiang and the arrogant Gu Xingming start off on bad terms. However, their romance blossoms as they constantly bump into each other. Number 10. The Rebel Princess. Princess Wang Xuan is a woman who is no less than any man. She intends to marry her childhood sweetheart, the third crown prince. Soon this couple will fall victim to the prophecy that states to acquire thee is to obtain the world. The imperial family has become rotten to the core, as evidenced by their lavish spending with little regard for the welfare of the people. Wang Xian's father, the emperor, has found himself embroiled in court matters and is struggling to maintain power. In political maneuver, he decrees that the princess will wed Shaoxi, who comes from a humble background but has a strong desire to bring peace and prosperity to the nation. Together they form an alliance to save their homeland. In time, the two fall in love, for the princess is deeply moved and inspired by her husband's noble quest to create a better life for all. But their lives will be far from easy. On the wedding night, Xiaoxi is forced to leave the capital. Ashamed and discouraged, Wang Xuan is then kidnapped by the Helen prince, who is enacting his revenge upon Xiaoxi. Fortunately, the crisis becomes a blessing in disguise for the couple. However, they are surrounded by forces that threaten to destroy them and their ideals. The Wang and Xi clans are vying for power. The Empress Dowager schemes to separate them. The military has committed treasonous acts and Helen clan is now raised its flag in rebellion. Wang Xuan herself lead the army in order to defend the last stronghold, in hopes that Xiaoxi can arrive in time with reinforcements. She will valiantly protect her husband as they deliver him to the safety. Number 9. The Sword and the Brocade. Set during the Ming Dynasty, the story revolves around the romance between General Shu Lingyi and the concubine's daughter Xi Yinyang, that starts from an arranged marriage. Despite being born with a low status, Xi Yinyang is extremely assertive and believes that a woman's vision should not be limited to the household. She hopes to rely on her embroidery skills as a ticket to freedom. However, the once esteemed Luo family is in a state of decline. Hoping to save the clan through a marriage alliance, Xi Yinyang is selected to become the wife of Yongping Duke and Great General Shu Lingyi. Things were not easy for her due to the Shu family's biases towards her. Nonetheless, she manages to win over their trust through her optimism and sincerity. Shu Lingyi also becomes attracted to her various beautiful qualities, such that husband and wife manage to find love after marriage. Through Shu Lingyi's support, Xi Yinyang opens Xianling Pavilion to have her own embroidery workshop. Meanwhile, Shu Lingyi experiences many setbacks as he tries to protect his homeland and improve the livelihood of the people by supporting the lifting of a maritime ban. As they face a crisis that could spell the end for the Shu family, Shu Lingyi and Xi Yinyang continue to support each other through their thick and thin times. Number 8. Princess Silver. A story that follows a princess with amnesia who meets a prince that did not want to marry her, and how they find a place for themselves despite the complications of the time. Crown Princess Rongli of Western Sea wakes up from a coma with no memories, but she becomes suspicious of her real identity due to traces from the past. To form a political alliance with Northern Lin, Rongli is ordered to marry Prince Wu Yu, who refuses her at the door. With the marriage falling through, Rongli assumes the identity of a tea house owner and a new name as Mang Yao. She begins secretly searching for invaluable books left behind by the Xin family that are said to bring greatness to a nation. Her path leads her to Wu Yu, who falls for her without knowing that she is the princess that he rejected. Yet it may already be too late for him to learn the truth because she is on new orders to marry General Fu Shao of Northern Lin. Number 7. The Love by Hypnotic. For a diplomatic marriage, Princess Li Mingyu of Xiu is sent to the neighboring state of Beishuan to marry Prince Zi Li Xian. Although Xian is extremely disciplined, Mingyu is free-spirited and adventurous, which leads to bad first impressions. Reluctant to get married, the two start pushing off the other and beginning to break the engagement. While attempting to use hypnosis to manipulate Xian, Mingyu accidentally triggers lost memories from his past. Curious about the cause of his amnesia, Xian proposes a marriage of convenience on the condition that Mingyu helps him regain his memories, oblivious to the fact that his own brother Li Shun is trying to prevent him from remembering and is scheming against him for the title of Crown Prince. Number 6. Love Better Than Immortality. In the year 2196, technology has advanced so much that what was once considered extraordinary has now become ordinary. No longer troubled by the cares of daily life, nor plagued by the fear of death, humans have attained a new level of existence, but immortality comes at a cost. Trading the genuine experience of a life well lived for those attained through virtual reality programs. Human can do the impossible, but some like Chunhua have found that these virtual experiences just can't satisfy their innate need to experience something real. Dissatisfied with her life, Chunhua longs to experience true love, seeking out a program that guarantees an experience like no another. Chunhua agrees to take part in a most unusual adventure, giving up her immortality for a chance to experience true love. Waking up in a completely different world, Shunhua finds herself quickly entangled in a complicated love story between the arrogant and aggressive Xiuyu and the kind and gentle Xiaobai. Mortal enemies Xiuyu and Xiaobai are as different as night and day, yet both find themselves falling for Shunhua. Torn between the love at first sight and love strengthened over time, Shunhua must decide which man has truly won her heart. Number 5. General's Lady. A notorious general and an aristocrat's daughter hold each other's hands to spend a lifetime together while protecting what's precious to them. Senjin grew up as the unfavored daughter of a royal family concubine. Then the emperor decrees an arranged marriage for her, choosing General Chu Xiuming, who defends the border. Although she falls in love with her chosen spouse, she finds it difficult to find her place in her new home. Using unconventional methods, she solves many of the army's problems, earning their trust and respect. Disaster strikes when a shake-up at the imperial courts result in the Chu army being targeted, Senjin's parents being held hostage, and Senjin being ordered to spy on the emperor's behalf. Can the couple weather these storms and find peace and happiness? Number 4. Legend of Yunse. The story follows a lady doctor called Han Yunshi who marries into the royal family and gets caught in the political affairs of the palace, while she falls into a romance with her husband also. The story takes place during a chaotic time when the land has split into 3 kingdoms, Tianning, Western Zhou and Northern Li. The emperor of Tianning is cunning and distrustful and fears his own subordinate Long Fei. To dampen his spirits, the king arranges for Long Fei to marry to an ugly woman named Han Yunshi. Han Yunshi, on the other hand, is a kind and talented woman who comes from a medical family and is adept with poisons. She is also forced into obeying the decree of the king and becomes a royal consort in the name only. However, circumstances allow her to show off her skills time and again, winning the admiration of Long Fei. At the same time, she also forms a friendship with Gu Shishao, the master of Yaogui Valley. Number 3. Joy of Life. Fan Xian grew up in a small town by the sea with his grandmother. After an unexpected visit from a poison master, his peaceful life becomes filled with hardships and even danger. He becomes skilled in medicine, the art of poison creation, the martial arts. Needing to discover more about his mysterious mother, he heads for the capital. There he sets out on an adventure of discovery filled with political intrigue, new marvels and deeply buried family secrets. More importantly, he determines his purpose in life and finds true love along the way. Number 2. The Romance of Tiger and Rose. Having finally sold a TV series script, aspiring screenwriter Chen Xiaoxian soon falls under the scrutiny of the main lead, who refuses to act out the role. Vying to make her script successful, she starts rewriting, but while taking a nap, she is transported into her own story, becoming the third princess Chen Xianxian, a side character killed off in the 3rd episode by the main lead, Prince Han Shuo. Armed with the knowledge of her own script, Xiaoxian is determined to stay alive and find her way back home. Number 1. Ashes of Love. 4,000 years ago, when Jinmi was born, her fate was already sealed. She is to be a prisoner in Xuzing. Jinmi's mother, Zifen, a flower deity, abandons her for the afterlife. Near death, Zifen feeds her infant daughter the unfailing pill and orders her subordinates to keep her identity a secret from Jinmi. 4,000 years later, Zhu Feng, the second son of the Heavenly King and the fire deity, is caught in an enemy trap, leading him to Xuzing, where Jinmi comes to his rescue. Over the following century, these fated souls find comfort in one another. So that was it guys, the video ends here. I hope you have liked this video. If you have watched the video till here, give this video a like and subscribe to Drama YT. And yet you guys have not followed me on the Instagram handle, which is right in front of you. It is called dramayt.k2. Follow me there as well. And I will see you later as always. Your K2. Love, peace and hugs. It's been a pleasure.